our previous video, we have developed about us component, and in this video, let us design and contact us exactly as similar to our Bootstrap application. Before doing these particular changes, we can correct some of the basic and simple mistakes. What are the simple mistakes we have done here? We are given as a 2023, so we can go to our footer component and we can update this particular one. Footer component, we can make this one as a 2025 and save these particular changes and go to your application, refresh it. Everywhere we can able to see the same thing. And next one, there is one more small observation. Right click on web page in the React, click on inspector and select the console. So it was giving one warning message, invalid. So DOM property class, did you mean class name? It indicates in this way our JSX never understand class, because when you can copy and paste our any the UI component, Bootstrap component from Bootstrap classes from our Bootstrap website, by default it contains class. Because of this reason, we are experiencing this particular error. We can try to rectify this kind of error as much as possible all the component. Of course, we can do it now. We can do it as we can try to do now itself. So go with which one? Our previous about us component. See here, instead of class name, it should be class. It should be class name. And similar way, we can able to. So here also same thing. So here also class name. And of course, in this video, we need to develop the contact us. Meanwhile, we try to rectify this kind of issues only. So again, for that purpose, we need to go to service and cross check whether I make everything is a class name. That's fine. Now we need to go for vision that particular one is the lot of component it requires a class name. Yes, we can change this particular class name. So if everything is converted to class name, that warning message will be disappear. Again, save this one. Okay, try to rectify as much as possible. In carousel also is class name. It should be class name, and the content that doesn't require. This is the dummy content. And next one called footer component. Yes, we have rectified this one. Footer quick navigation also, we can change this one as a class name. Yes, everything is class name is available here properly. Only for this one, yes, we can change it as a class name. Bootstrap icon and growth component is image. Wherever I copied the image, it doesn't have a class name. Yes, we can change it, because wherever you are using progress. So in this way, we can change it and we can convert where we can modify, we can replace wherever class is available, we can change it as a class name. Similar way, we can make it as a changes for all the component. So currently, so afterwards we can rectify and we can verify there should not be any the proper means warning called. We should not get any warning called, which one means under console we should not get any warning. Yes, we can try to fix this particular one. Meanwhile, we can start developing the contact us. In this video, we can start developing the contact us page. So we'll refer our existing application. So this is the contact us component we need to develop in our React application. So for that purpose, go to in VS Code, we can provide a component. The component name is contact as component.jsx. So we need to provide React arrow function component export. So we need to remove this particular one and we'll refer our existing Bootstrap application. It contains two columns. The first column contains form and second column contains address along with the Google map it should contain. So for that purpose, again we need to develop the div.row. Under here we need to develop call -md-5 because we should have a space on both the sides, including in between two columns. First one, we need to provide the form now. So in order to develop the form, the first we need to go to our existing Bootstrap application. This particular form contains full name, email address, and as well as a message, and it should contain submit and receipt button. So we will refer the similar kind of form content we should get from Bootstrap website. Go to Bootstrap website. So click on docs and search for form. So layout content, not content, form. There is a section called form. Click on overview. So there is a forms are available. So email address and password. Again click on form control. Yes, we can able to get email address and example text area. Copy this particular text content and paste it here in the first column and select everything. Right click, format selection. So now we can able to observe some of the error message. The reason for error message, the tags have not closed properly, because in React every tag should be closed properly. Save this one and again copy the same content, paste at beginning. So instead of email address we can make it as a full name, and this one again go to our Bootstrap application. So full name, email address, message, email address. Now we can make this one as a message, and here we should provide a placeholder. Currently it doesn't have a placeholder. We'll provide the placeholder. So describe yourself. Yes, we can provide, and we can go to our application. So currently we haven't called this particular contact component in our contact us web page. So that's the reason we'll go to contact us page. Previously we have called dummy content. So now we need to remove the component along with the import statement. Now we should call contact us component. Save this one. So once after saving, go to, so here we can able to see the content now. So now we need to apply some changes now. Contact us component, we can remove about us, footer component, about us page. Okay, now we can save the changes. So now we can open the contact us component. We can provide in our existing Bootstrap application, there is a background color is available. So similar kind of representation we need to do. For that purpose, we need to apply the style, background color. We should provide ash F1. We should provide. Save this particular changes, and again you can make it as a justify content evenly. We can save it as a justify content evenly, and next one called my-5 I need to provide because it have a margin on both upper and lower. So we can see now, yes, we have developed a full name, email address, and describe yourself, and the same background color we can able to view here. Now we can provide the title called H4 contact us, and it should be available at center. So that's the reason we need to provide a class name text-center. We should provide. Save these changes. Again, if we can say yes, contact us is available. Now in our existing Bootstrap application, it should be full name, email, and describe yourself. But here we need to change the placeholder. So what is the changes we need to do for the placeholder? It is full name. This is email, and here we need to do some changes now. So instead of email we can make it as a text because full name is a text field. Okay, now we require two buttons. The button should be submit and reset. So again we can go to our Bootstrap website. So we can search for buttons. So this primary button we can copy. So because in our Bootstrap application we have a primary submit. So this one we need to write it in a div. Let's submit. We can provide the name as a submit. And one more button. So this is success. We can provide here. Below we can provide which one means reset. Yes, save these changes. Again go to our application. Yes, we can able to view. And I would like to provide the margin. So class name. Instead of class name it should be class name only. So meanwhile I would like to provide the margin end -2. Save this one. Yes, it was getting space on both the side. So now before continue further, so we need to just cross check one particular thing. Inspect, and if you can see code, there are some for is available. DOM property, okay, HTML for. So these kind of, and again class, these kind of mistakes we need to change now. Label, we can remove this particular label. Okay, now wherever class is available we can change it as a class name. Save these changes. Again go and refresh in our website. Yes, only class is available. Again we can cross check other component. Other component called which one means office location. So here also class, instead of class we can make it as a class name. Save this one. Again go and refresh. Yes, again class. Did you mean class? Contact us component. So go to contact us component. Contact us component. So somewhere else the class we have missed some class. So now we have provided everything is proper. Class name, everything is changed to class name. Yes, we can save this one anyhow. If we can refresh, it will be resolved afterwards. So again we can see here contact us component. Yes, again if we can develop and if we can see, surely it will be resolved. So currently it is just displaying because in our case the contact us, okay, one class is missing here. Save this one. Again go and refresh. Yes, surprisingly everything got resolved. So this is the way we need to resolve. Our console should not get should not have any warnings. Okay, that is the way we need to rectify it. That's fine. So now once after developing the form, the next one, as similar to our existing Bootstrap application, we need to add address now. So how we can add the address means we can go to footer component, footer quick navigation, copy this particular address and along with copy this particular address. This is for quick navigation. Copy, copy, and paste it here. Where means in our contact us component, we should paste it. So Control A, right click, format selection, save, and go to our website and cross check. Yes, the same thing is available now. I can cross check in our application. Yes, this is exactly similar to our representation only. So currently, so we need to do some small change. So instead of closing this particular paragraph here, better we can change the paragraph at here. Save this one. Again see now. It was the address is represented properly. And here we should provide colon space. Save. So colon space is available. Okay, fine. Once after implementing this particular change address, now we need to apply. So we should apply which one means the Google Map we need to add. Google Map we need to add. For that purpose, we need to go to website, any browser, search for Google Map, Google Maps. Click on this particular Google Maps and search for Gentech Academy. Gentech Academy full stack development something. So click on share and embedded map, copy HTML. The same HTML I would like to paste it here. Once after pasting, save this particular component, we are getting error message. What is the reason for this error message means? First in console if we can see, it was telling, so that is called as the invalid DOM property, allow full screen, and refer policy and style. So now we need to rectify one by one. Style border 0. How we can able to rectify means border colon 0. Save this one and again come to our application. Yes, it was populated now. But it is populating. Yes, again refresh in our website. Yes, everything got resolved. So allow full screen and refer policy. So that also to allow full screen, we can remove this particular attribute and save this particular changes. Again go to refresh now. So invalid property, allow full screen. Did you mean allow full screen? Yes, we need to rectify this particular one. iframe, everything is a class. Allow full screen. Yes, we'll remove this particular one. And again we need to provide height is 250 and width will provide around 550 or something. Save this particular one. Again refresh. So now yes, the warning got resolved. What are the warnings we are getting means blocked access Google Map. So tracking prevention blocked access to stronger URL storage for URL. So again, if we can see this one, in order to resolve this particular issue, we need to go to services settings. In our Edge browser, click on settings, and here privacy search and services tracking prevention, we can disable it. So once after disabling, again come and refresh here, as that particular issue got resolved. So now we have, it's not a good practice, just we are disabling it. So once after we are disabling this particular one, yes, we can able to view our browser, we can able to see the which one our Google Maps properly. Again we can go to our application. So even if we can provide, no need to remove those attributes, even if you have those attributes also, it works fine. So now go to your application. So now we need to provide padding were provided. Again margin, next I would like to provide the padding -4, will try to provide. Save this one. Row level, yes, we can able to view the padding properly. So now we have developed our complete Bootstrap application, and meanwhile we have resolved some of the error message. Again go and inspect in the, so what are the code, we are getting some error message called Bootstrap dev tools, that also we have installed, that resolved. And again one more thing called instead of class name, that also we have resolved. And again this tracking prevention, that also we have resolved. So now currently we can able to see our application properly. Currently home, services, about us, contact us, everything we can able to view properly. Okay, now in next video we'll try to learn and how to deploy our React application into Netlify website. That particular one we will perform.